I believe Solrin is doing the recap this evening.
Yes. I want to preface this with a big thank you to our daddy DM, because I would not have been able to do this recap or write these session notes had you not recorded the previous session.
You're welcome.
Because I was drunk as a skunk. I do apologise. I look listening back to it. I was like, oh my god, oh my. There's just the silence from me in so many parts of it.
You were doing that by what I call bipolar drunk, where you swing from being dead quiet to being obnoxious.
I think the obnoxious part is just me, isn't it? Just a little bit every now and then, just a little bit, just a smidge. Anywho, right. So yeah, I listened to the session and then wrote my notes, which is what I've been doing anyway, but it really helped last session. So we managed to defeat the remaining creatures that were attacking the trader dude. Manny was downed again by a scarab, and then the creature started to sink into the ground unnaturally quickly, and Manny almost lost his daggers. The masked trader dude introduced himself as Oros. Did I get that right?
Orosh, yep. Near enough.
He welcomed us into his little protection bubble, and we started to trade with him. He told us that the creatures we fought seemed to be attracted to written magic and potentially come from Dalshar, is that right? And he warned Rek that the moths drink magical ink. So when he tells us of the flying city and the kobolds in the mountains, and then we bought some water rations, and Solrin bought Gregor a shield. More items were purchased, and then he made us all some din-dins. We took a long resty. Voxalta scouted the area and saw some lightning strikes in the distance, but quite close to the ground, and kind of staying in one area. Weird, but cool. And then during Rek's watch, Voxalta awakened. Go with that. With his finger pointing south, and insisted that we travel south. Rek summoned his familiar and got Grudge the right instead, and made sure Voxalta could see him. Then Orosh tells us that south leads to Valkyria, and says to tell the nomads that Orosh sends his regards if we see them, as it may make them react better to us. Then Voxalta attempted to guide us south, and on the way we encountered a scorpion covered in runes. Manny got downed again. After killing it, we harvested its poison, and Rek inspected it, whatever, and came to the assumption that it was summoned. Then we continued heading south and found what looked like rubble from walls and stuff, and then Manny spotted what appeared to be a cellar door. We decided to open it, and I think, did it get bashed open in the end? I think Gregor got fed up of us batting and I think whacked it open, but I can't remember. And then we were spent way too long trying to convince Rek to just fly Voxalta down and carry him like a little baby. And in the end, Gregor just fastened a rope and lowered himself down, and Solrin followed. Then big old spiders appeared. The end. Roll initiative.
Excellent. Feel free to give yourself initiative, and roll initiative.
Initiative. You mean inspiration?
1,000 initiative. Shadowrun style.
Give yourself initiative and roll inspiration. There we go.
Cool.
I'm not changing it.
Oh. about cute spiders. They kind of look like the jumping spider cartoon on Netflix.
It's going to be great till they jump on you.
Absolutely.
And give you cuddles.
Yeah, that's a way of phrasing that. It's probably a good thing we didn't convince Rek to come in here though, because like
he'd have been spider meat.
Yeah.
Like birds eat spiders.
Spiders also eat birds.
That's true.
Only Goliath ones.
Well, yeah, but these aren't exactly small, are they?
No, they're twice the probably twice the size of Reg. So we'll begin combat, and top of the round is Mr. Grigor.
Sick. Grigor's going to come down here and whack this one.
Oh, 14 for a total of 19 would be a hit.
Ah!
Ten points
slashing
of damage. And you can't see the health bars, can you? So I'll just fix that.
Oh.
For identity.
Should probably have giant smite before doing that, but that's fine. We'll do it next time. That's Gregor's
You probably
go.
should have flanked with me as well.
No, because there's two more coming down, and this is me blocking them from you rather than leaving you exposed to
Touche.
3 giant spiders.
I'm beefy bitch.
Are you sure? You sure?
No.
Oh, I've got movement left.
No, it's fine.
Cool. Yeah, that's Gregor's go.
Okay, so it's the spider in the top left. It was going to quite happily ignore you, but since you've attacked its mate,
Of course.
it's
I told
going
you they could
to,
have been friends and we could have had fluffy cuddles.
It's going to gonna go 25 foot over here as it scampers towards you, and it
Dog.
is going to, let's just target you.
They
It's
could have been
gonna-
our mount. They're giant wolf spiders. Could have rode them into battle.
Gonna take a nibble at you, and I believe that's a hit with a
That
23.
is a hit. Yeah.
That's 10 points of damage. 6 points of that is poison.
Oh, good. Lovely.
We just need to check if you need to make a saving throw. Don't think you do. Nope, you don't. It's just poison damage.
Cool.
Okay. Solrin.
It's me. I'm going to attack the one that just attacked. Oh, I guess we're committed now. Death to the spiders. With my glaive. No, I'm not.
Well, that's starting as we mean to go on. Okay. 2 speedies. The one at the bottom is going first, and going to take a bite at you, Soren, since you were so rude. I believe a 12 misses. It's going to cozy on up there, and since these are intelligent and it's got flanking, it's going to have a nibble at Grigor.
Enough.
Ooh, 20.
Can I use one of my luckies to make him re-roll?
Absolutely. Aha, 15. Well used. Well played, sir. Well played. Grigor, your turn.
I'm going to pop Giant's Might because it's funny.
Does it make you bigger, sir?
It makes me bigger. Cool. So then I will also use a longsword attack on this guy.
Go. Is that a bonus action, your Giant's Might?
Yeah, Giant's Might's bonus action. Smoosh.
Oh, well played.
And then we are going to action surge.
Do you want to do your damage first?
That would be a good idea, wouldn't it? Fucking well ahead of myself.
Ooh, nice.
That's the one to the left you've marked, isn't it?
Yeah, the one that I'd already hit. Smoosh that motherfucker.
There we go.
Isn't a longsword damage a 1d8?
Isn't
Yeah.
You just did,
shit, yeah, sorry.
You just did your versatile, I think.
Yeah, that's my bad. Let's set that back to one-handed.
Yeah, just do the damage again. It doesn't make any difference whether you hit or not.
I was just like, that's the same damage as my glaive. Is that right?
That's a lot of bash for such a small man.
That's 6 less.
Yeah, I think I rolled a 9 on the other one.
Mm,
Rolled a...
Yeah, you did a total of 12 before.
Cool. And then... Yep, we will do the action surge and hit this one. Let me find it. Yeah. On the backswing, because...
Same one again, yeah?
And
What?
Didn't you just damage this one?
No, I finished off the one.
Okay, that's my bad. Let me put him back to full hit points, and I'll apply the hit points to this one. So this one's you attacked this one, didn't you?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So that one's squishy. Gone.
Lovely. And then we will...
And now you're attacking the one on the left.
Yep. With our action surge. It keeps defaulting to two-handed. That's really annoying. But now I know it's doing it. We can catch it.
That is a miss, I'm afraid.
No worries. I will pop my next charge of lucky.
Roll again.
If that's all right. Lovely. I'll burn through those resources. God damn it.
I love how you're using up all these resources on trash mobs.
Yep. That's fine.
During this time, so now you've got an opportunity to react now, Voxalter. Obviously, the previous round you were surprised because you couldn't see what was going on. But now you're able to. Is there anything you want to do? Do you want to join the fray? Or do you want to stay up there? What's your plan of action?
Can I see any of them from where I am at the top? Like, are they...
What vision have you got?
Ooh, good shout. I have dark vision, I just can't remember the range.
Okay, well you've got dark vision. It's at least 60 foot because I think that's the minimum you can have, isn't it? Yeah, so you can see what's going on. You can just about, poking your head down, You can just about see these spiders pincushioning Grigor.
I will help then. It looks like.
Okay. If you wish to fire down, it will be at disadvantage.
I'm gonna drop down the rope and
Okay.
get involved.
So what I'll do then is I'll bring you on the scene. And then I'll add you to combat and you can roll initiative.
Hey.
That's kind of appropriate. But it does mean you can act this round.
I'm not seeing any of the dice rolls. I'm gonna reload.
So that would be... This giant spider is gonna nosh on Grigor.
That's fine. That's what I'm here for. Hey.
That is a miss. Now it's Soren.
Leave me alone. I'm a hungry ground. I'm gonna attack it with my glavy wavy.
No, you're eating for 5.
Excuse me?
Nothing.
What's your words?
Yes, ma'am.
Mother's Day. Supposed to be nice to me.
You're not my mum.
I'm a mum.
19 is a hit.
Damage.
Oh, you and your glaive.
It's a fancy glaive.
It is. With a single hit, you almost take this out in one go. Mr. V.
Excuse me.
Mr. V.
I am gonna let out a draconic cry. Use one of those up.
Okay. Do you when you give these draconic cries? Do you say anything, or is it just like a?
Just like sort of like a roar. It'd be like it's like a presence thing, isn't it? So it's I imagine it would be like a roar to just announce that he's there. So we all have advantage on attack rolls now. So then I'm gonna target the one in front of me. And yeah.
Hey, what are you attacking with?
The knife that I
Okay,
have.
excellent. Then you can have advantage. 19 is a hit.
Oh.
Okay, as you slide down this rope, special forces style, you get to the bottom, and as you get there, you kind of let your momentum take you down the last sort of few feet, and you grab the hilt of your dagger and plunge it down into the back of this creature, and it is no more.
Lovely.
Anything else?
No, that's me, thank you.
Okay, this spider is attempting to disengage. You may have an attack of opportunity if you wish.
Always.
Yeah.
Grigor and Soren.
Yeah.
To get to go and bring friends back.
With advantage, remember?
Oh, shit.
Why advantage?
Because he
Because of
roared.
my draconic roar. It
Oh,
gives-
I did that a straight roll. I will do it again.
Didn't see what I rolled. 15.
Yeah, they're both hits. Oh, God.
It's gonna be chunky salsa.
With your
Look at that.
combined attacks, how would you like to do this?
I'm taking off all its left legs.
I'll take off all its right legs.
It kind of lands on its belly, kind of a little bit stunned, and spins round on the spot for a second, and then dies.
Nice.
And you are out of combat. Okay, you are
We'll see.
ankle deep
Yes.
in spider goo. What would you like to do?
Investigate the room.
Cool. If you want to investigate the whole room, you will have to take 10 minutes. And you can give me an individual roll or a group roll with advantage.
Let's do a group roll.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's do a group roll and let Voxalta roll with advantage.
If Voxalter's coming down. Oh, well, actually, Voxalter's
down.
down. Rek, you're coming down now, yeah?
Sure, why not?
There we go.
I'm just going to... Manny, it's safe to come down now. I don't think you'll die. Again.
Okay. Betty member.
You have to keep that in. You can't cut that out.
Okay, Yoni, I am coming. That's because I was having a candlelit wank. Okay, so whoever has the best investigate, well, it'd be a perception initially, because you've not actually found anything
that's
to
Manny.
investigate.
Manny, then we'll help Manny
Okay.
do a perception.
I will do a Manny roll. So that means it's automatically shit, right?
Probably.
That one.
Double
Double
that
that.
one.
Oh, that's so bad. He's got the best perception, though, out of all of us, I think.
Okay.
Plus 4.
So,
He's got observant.
That's passive.
yeah, only applies to passive.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, surely his passive comes into play if he's just having a little brief look around the room.
Yeah. So you have a look around, and what's down here is extremely old. And while things on the surface have been very well preserved by the sand and the heat, it's cooler and damper down here, and the wood has started to rot. It looks like there was at one point some quite expensive wine that has long since either turned to vinegar or evaporated. You don't know what's in the casks, but they you wouldn't imagine that there's anything left there. You do notice on the wall to the east that there is what appears to be a almost like a gargoyle on the wall, but it's not. It's not a gargoyle. It's like appears to be the face of a lion. And either side of that, yeah, not sure what the correct term for it is. That's why I said gargoyle, but there is a statue of a stone sculpture of a face of a lion attached to the wall with a sconce either side.
Well, that's the secret door entrance, if I ever did see one. Can I have a look at the weapon over here and see if it's, like, any good?
What's on the table?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you picking it up?
Sure.
Okay. So you pick up this. You don't necessarily think. Oh, you mean the big sword?
Yeah.
Okay. So you pick it up. It's quite large, and feeling the weight of it, you suspect that this is more of a ceremonial weapon than something that was used in angering combat. And as you unsheathe the weapon and look at it, your inspecting it confirms that the edge is not sharp at all.
Does it look like it could be sold or what? Like if it's ceremony, does it look like it's worth something?
Okay, make me an intelligence check and then make me a history check.
Oh, mother. Okay. That's me intelligence.
Okay.
That's me history.
Okay. So, looking at the scabbard is a little bit faded now, but you think at some point this would have been quite brightly coloured, and it appears to depict a simplistic fight scene. You know, in the same way you see people depicted in Egyptian hieroglyphics?
Yeah.
They're kind of not quite stick people, but like that kind of 2D depiction without any real attempt to give the images any depth. It kind of looks like that. It's obviously some kind of battle scene. You don't recognise the people or the context of it. But maybe to the right people it might be worth something, but as a sort of a bric-a-brac item, it's not worth much at all. It's only iron.
I'm going to put it back down then. I don't have the spare weight to carry if I'm not certain it's worth something.
Yeah, you think this thing weighs about £20.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a strong girl, so I could easy peasy, but we might find a bomb, and that's obviously more important to carry around if we do.
Okay. So while you're inspecting that, Grigor. Are you doing anything, or just moseying around?
Grigor's going to be inspecting the vinegar wines and keeping a couple of bottles of vinegar because,
Okay.
you know, disinfectant and stuff.
Yeah.
Kinda handy.
Beep beep. Feel free to add a bottle of vinegar to your inventory then. Voxalter.
I'm gonna have a look in here at the barrels and see what we've got going on.
Cool. Make me a dexterity saving throw, please. Okay, so as you get to about here, you start to feel almost like a vibration, and your, no pun intended, but your spidey senses go off, and you instantly roll to the left as this barrel explodes with acid flying everywhere, and you realise you just hit a tripwire.
I'm gonna start looking around for other tripwires and traps now.
Okay, you can do a perception check. And while that's happening, Rek.
What happened? Because is it dark down here?
It is dark.
I can't see then at the moment, so I
Okay.
will bring out a little pebble, squish some fireflies on it, and it starts to glow. As I cast the light.
Oh, fireflies.
Yeah, it's part of the spell component.
What the fuck?
There you go. As the room is lit up brightly.
Is it safe down here?
Probably not.
As you say that, you hear the explosion.
Stand up, dust myself off. Definitely not. And that was a tripwire, guys. Watch out for those.
Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to stay floating 5 feet above ground
Good plan.
after hearing that.
Okay.
Watch the ceilings up there, Rek. Just encountered spiders. I'm just fucking with you now. How scared? Can we get him?
Okay, back to you, Soren.
I'll put that ceremonial sword down and I'll head over towards the statue and see if I can get Manny to kind of investigate traps or like some hidden doodah.
Doodah.
Exactly.
Yarp, I can do that.
I can tell the difference. I thought he was back.
Wait, he's not?
No, there was no ding, but I could see why you'd be confused.
Was anybody helping
Anybody
him?
mush mush? I cannot help with investigation.
Okay.
Neither can I.
So he gets a 7 then.
Right.
He's. Oops, no, that's Reg. Pop Marnie there. Just a statue.
Are you sure?
Well, it's stone and it's a lion.
Have a look. With my +0 investigation.
Fairly certain there's no traps. Excuse me. It just looks like an exquisite carving of a lion with sconce either side of it. There is a torch
Nice.
in the sconces.
Just one.
Both of them. One in each.
I'll light them. Wait, do I have anything to light said torches with? No.
No flint and steel.
No flint and steel, and I have no produce flame cantrips, so... Rek, do you have anything that would light these torches?
No.
I've got
Aren't you
some
supposed to be
oil.
good with magic and shit?
I have cold, not fire.
Right.
Marnie says he's got oil.
Yeah, but it's the actual lighting of it. We don't... I'm going to look around and see if there's any flint and steel here.
Okay. You have already searched the room, so you will have to spend another 10 minutes doing so.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
In that time, I will cast ritual cast detect magic.
Okay. So that takes 10 minutes, is that right?
Yar.
Okay, Voxalter and Grigor, what are you doing in that 10 minutes?
Set up pocket. Second wind.
Okay. Voxalter?
I got a 20 on my checking for any more tripwires.
Okay. You're checking the whole room, are you?
Yes.
Okay. So, when you get to about here, you don't notice a tripwire, but you do think that section of wall is trapped.
I would like to investigate the trap.
Okay. Do an investigation check then. Oh, actually, it's a thieves' tools check. Well,
Nice.
this trap is quite deadly. You believe it is magical, and at the same time, your detect magic goes off. You pick up evocation, and you think that this is a fireball trap.
Do 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 do.
Be careful. explode.
That does look a little dangerous, doesn't it? Can I tell what the trigger is for it?
The trigger would be opening it without disarming it. You think it's a door.
Okay. Can you get rid of these, Rick?
No.
Well done. It seems like we've got a door here, though, guys.
Is there a way to non-magically get rid of the trap? Like, would carving out the rune or scratching out any runes disable it?
It would do, but it would still require a thieves' tool check to disable it.
Break the runes. Might break it.
Broke the runes, you say? Okay.
Oh god. I'm gonna like try to. Oh fucking I don't know.
No, I've already. They know it's really dangerous. I'm not going to do it with us all in this small room.
Especially with Manny right there.
It was very tempting to just immediately turn around and start scratching at all the runes on it, but I'm not going to.
I mean, Manny could offer him help, and they could do it at advantage.
Hang on. I might be able to help.
Oh, is that sword glowing?
It is not.
Yeah.
However, you do see in this cask here against the north wall, there is something glowing inside it.
Hmm? Did like a little head tilt and... What's that?
Okay. It is something inside the barrel.
Something kinky over here.
Over where?
Over here in that cask.
So you
I've already dealt this trap. That's fine. We can go in there.
Flap, flap. I point at this one. Something glowing inside it.
I'll go over and try and pry the front of the cask off.
Okay. Do me a thieves' tools check with advantage. Yep.
Nice.
Easy enough. You jimmy this lid open, and inside you see a little red vial of liquid.
I will pick it up and hand it to Rick.
Okay.
Is this it?
Yep.
It is indeed.
I suppose that's easily identifiable as a health potion.
It is not a health potion.
Ooh. Different type of red.
Different type of red. So I automatically, for lower level potions, I'll automatically tell you what they are. For rarer and more difficult to make potions, you'll need to do Arcana checks.
Cool.
Of course, if it's labelled, then...
Oh, is there a label on this?
There is a label on it, actually. It does say Potion of Growth.
Ah. Interesting.
Right, over on standby. I'm going to go back over to my door.
Okie dokie.
Maybe getting in one of the little inlets might be a good idea.
Arnie steps out of the way.
I will look to the group to make sure everyone's ready
dodge action.
Yeah. Cool, here we go. And I will try and disarm this trap.
Excellent. Do a thieves' tools check.
Here we go.
Oof.
Okay. You start to scratch and rub away at the surface of the runes here that were hidden by a layer of dust. And you managed to get exactly what you needed.
Oh, I was so ready to get evaporated.
And you have disarmed the trap.
Chimama.
As your detect magic's still going, so you see the,
Yeah, that lasts
the
for 10 minutes.
magic fades away now.
Just out of a huge sigh.
So I'm good at the stuff, and then I'll try and push the door open.
Okay, nothing happens.
Maybe it's a pull.
I try lifting the door up like a garage door, like rolling it from the bottom to the top.
Okay, do me a strength athletics check.
Athletics. Oh no. Oh, let's go!
Strong boy!
Okay, you think you're lifting this, and you've got a really good grip on this, and you're probably doing the absolute best you could do, but it's still not budging. And you all stand there and watch Foxhole to go red in the face.
I will help.
I'll concede and step out of the way now because I can't open that. I did my bit.
I'll look around to Grigor and say, "Do you want to give me a hand?"
Yeah, go on.
That's not a disguises. It's not opening it stuck.
Okay, one of you can roll with advantage.
I'm proficient in athletics, so do you want me to help you, or are you proficient as well?
I am not proficient.
I
So
can help
you'll have to
you.
help him then. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Grigor will at first just pull up the door instead of pushing, just to check.
Okay, so we'll assume that you're trying to push and pull and twist and lift and under one check.
Yeah, okay. So that is
Oh, so it's not just a simple you push the pull.
athletic.
To me,
Athletics
to
with
you,
advantage,
to
huh?
me. It is with advantage, yes.
Fantastic.
Nope. Not budging.
Cool. Grigor's going to take out his smith's tools with the hammer and try and basically chip away at where we think the edges of the door are.
Okay.
Just to see if there's anything else
So that's
holding it closed.
going to take you a while. Anybody doing anything while this is happening?
I would like to look in this room on the end here to see if there's a lever or button or something hidden way to open the door.
Okay. Do a perception check.
Oh,
Not seeing anything. Solrin, you did pick up that tinderbox you found.
Yes, I mean it appeared on the screen in front of me, so I just assumed that were there for me to pick up.
Yes,
so I did.
it was. Yep.
I'm going to light the torches.
Okay. Any particular instructions, or just like them?
I'm just gonna make them lit. I don't know. Is there? I mean, in my head, I'm just like, well, Rhett can't see very well. Let's put the torches on.
Rek has a little lit pebble, so he can see fine at the moment.
Yeah. wherever you are. This doesn't cover the whole room.
My light is exactly the same as a torch, 20 by 20.
Okay, so you.
What's that mysterious ticking noise?
It's obviously a trap, isn't it? So,
I'll just light the torches because I was going to anyway. That's what I was finding the tinderbox for.
So we'll put Grigor there because he's chipping away at the door, and we'll put you there. You light the torches, and Grigor, as you're chipping away, this stone slab starts to lift.
Yeah, Grigor's well happy with himself. He's clearly opened the door
You've
by
clearly
chipping
opened the
bits
door,
off.
yeah. You unblocked it.
Well, look, guys, it's worked. Amazing.
Thank you so much.
Grigor's going to poke his head through the door.
Okay.
Grigor's going to unpoke his head through the door.
Inside, you see lots of spider webs in here. And in the southeast corner of the room, you see what appears to be a desiccated corpse. Not a desecrated. Not yet, anyway, because I would get confused with that.
Give us 5 minutes.
Ugh.
Cool. Grigor's going to be like, hey guys, there's a body in here.
Do you want to let one of these sneaky boys check out the room first?
Yeah, it's probably a plan.
Look, yeah, I'll go on. Oh wait, actually, it might be dangerous. Let's send Manny. No, that's not fair. He's not here. I will volunteer to go forward and take a look.
Technically in the Phantom Zone.
So I know the doorway's safe, but I'd like to start looking directly beyond that to make sure I can step in without setting anything off.
Yep, perception check. Okay. You don't see anything that alarms you.
I step in.
Could I have a dexterity saving throw?
God damn.
It looks good. Poof, blows up.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
That is for half damage.
Oh no.
It's exactly what you needed. However, you look up just as you see what appears to be a stone block with metal spikes on it heading down at your head.
Oh no.
Healing again. God, when will I learn?
As you take half of that. So that's 9 points of damage. No, 8.
Imagine if you'd have failed. Oof.
Squished.
As you're well and truly grazed by this block. As it hits the floor, you obviously you do make an effort to sort of leap out the way. It shatters, and pieces of this trap, obviously now disabled, scatter across the floor.
I look up. Are there any more big rocks covered in metal spikes hanging from the ceiling?
Okay, so I won't even make you check for this. So you look up at the ceiling. Now you know what you're looking for. You can see a cavity where this trap was, and you inspect the rest of the ceiling and you don't see anything.
Head over to the
Grigor's going to put his hand on Foxholder's shoulder and just stop him quickly for a minute. He's then going to wander back to the entrance, grab the limbless spider corpse, come back in, and slide it across the entire floor, like curling, but with the
Like
spikes.
a frisbee.
No, curling. Like he just slides it along the floor.
Skipping a spider corpse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skipping.
Yeah.
So is Vauxhall going to brush in front of it?
Yes.
Okay, you
And I'm going to give it a second push as well.
you sling this spider corpse in there, and you ragdoll it around the room a little bit, but nothing happens.
Grigor's going to nod and then pat Volkswater on the shoulder. But like, yeah, it's safe now, mate. Off you go.
Oh. Not sure what that was about. To be clear, I understand what that was about. I don't think Volkswater does.
Okay, so you see the corpse of a desiccated. Make me an insight check, actually.
Am I good at insight? Well...
Okay. Your intuition says that based on how this person is dressed, light leather armor, bandolier, leather skull cap, they're probably a scout or lookout of some kind, or they were. They've obviously been dead quite a long time. That's a sort of superficial investigation without getting into medicine and stuff like that. And there is a quite tatty rucksack at their feet, falling to pieces. Obviously quite old.
The condition of the armor and everything on them look bad because it's so old. It's sort of sat and just.
Yeah, it doesn't look usable.
Excellent. In which case, I will ignore all of that and go and have a poke through the rucksack.
Okay. So, in the rucksack, you see a number of items. There is a small gem. There is a red potion. There is a little square of waxed cloth. And there is a small amount of coinage.
I will. Okay. What I'm going to do... Yeah, I'm just going to pick it all up.
Okay. So inside the waxed cloth, there is a small scrap of paper, scrap of parchment. Obviously, the waxed cloth has protected the parchment from the elements.
I won't open it or anything yet. I'll hold on to that.
Okay.
Was there anything in his bandana, like his bandolier or whatever?
No, it appears to be empty. Looks like it was a bandolier that would have held probably about a dozen throwing knives, but there's now none left.
In which case, I will head back out. That seems to be everything.
Okay. Was anybody doing anything while that was going on?
Just waiting.
Okie dokie. Voxalter, after crouching at this corpse for a few moments, returns.
Come back into this room. There was nothing really in there. It was just a guy with these bits. And I will hold up the potion of healing, the notes, and the coins. A handful of coins.
Okay. What's everybody's
Let's have a look
passive
at the notes.
insight?
Ooh, insight.
Passive insight is 14.
Okay.
12.
17.
What's your passive deception, Voxalter?
How do I work that out?
It'll be next to
It's
it.
just the plus next to it. So if you look at your...
Plus or
the number next to the
Yeah,
plus.
yeah.
Like,
The number next to the plus.
Yeah, so you're...
so where it says deception, you've got what you would add to the roll. Next to that is a number. That's your passive.
Yeah, so you're 13.
Oh, okay. I was looking at the wrong.
Oh,
token. Yeah.
My
Yeah.
14 passive insight would see
Okay.
through that.
So, you don't think he's lying, but he's got that rogue's twinkle in his eye.
Was that everything?
For you guys, yeah.
What else did you find?
Wow. I did also find this, and I will show them the. Yeah, no, fuck it, yeah. I will show them the gem. I got an aquamarine gem.
Nice. Do you mind if I have a look at the note?
No, not straight over.
Any of this stuff glowing?
The potion.
Yeah, just the potion of healing. Cool.
Just the potion.
Cool.
So.
Which I'm tempted to give straight to Manny.
Or somebody else, like either probably Grigor or me, to give to Manny.
That's a better idea. I will hold out to one of you two to take. Who would like it?
I'll let Gregor take it.
Okay.
So, I've pasted what the note says in chat.
Oh, guys, this is interesting, and I'll read the note out to everyone.
That sounds like. Wait on. That sounds like Benny.
Yeah. A little bit.
What is it about this desert that gives undead?
Well,
sentient?
I don't think it was the desert that gave the sentience. I think that was the temple or the beings there, because they were created to guard it. So I think that was more the necromancers. Or I'm presuming necromancers.
He said he was normal undead until we walked in.
What's a macrodancer?
Well, you see,
Necromancer, if you want to.
These are the people who like to
God.
particularly romance necks.
Yeah.
Oh, why are we worried about them?
At least you didn't say necrodancer.
Necrodancer, if you want to. They are people that specialize in magic with the undead, bringing the undead back to life. It's like necrotic kind of things. Not all necromancy magic is bad. Like most things, it's how you use it, but I don't think these are the same as what we encountered at the little temple, because I mean they didn't come from the ground. They woke up when we arrived, but probably because our presence activated them, maybe. But I don't necessarily think they're the same as what this note is detailing. I could be wrong.
The note sounds like whoever wrote it knew who they were. Like he knew what it was that was happening. But I've never heard of this.
Oh, it just sounds like he was a scout that found this and had not seen it before.
But the last bit.
Also, he said they don't have words, so they're definitely not like the ones that we've already encountered.
Yeah, one spoke, not a hiss, words. So
my brain read that the other way around. A hiss, not words. I don't know what's wrong with my brain. So like we have encountered them, but just different, because the ones we encountered didn't want to hurt us unnecessarily, though. And this person's been... I will go in and have a look at the body and see if I can, with a thorough investigation or medicine check, see if I can like ascertain like how long the body's been there.
Okay. Position yourself.
Yes, steady.
You know what? I will follow and offer the help action because I am proficient in medicine.
Thanks.
Okay, do a medicine check.
Thank you for your assistance.
Okay. Corpse is male. You would say at time of death it was probably in his mid to late 20s. It's difficult to tell anything else. You don't see any obvious cause of death. There's no broken bones or anything like that. But something must have made him come in here. Perhaps seeking safety, or something was wrong with him. But either way,
And then he died in here.
he chose, you would imagine, if he was able to get out of here, he would have done so. So either he was trapped, or he came in here for sanctuary and died.
Anything glowing in this room?
Nothing is glowing.
It could have been that he was infected and he decided rather than to return to his camp to stay in here. Maybe he shut himself in here intentionally. So did I missed your first bit. Did you say how long, or did I not figure that?
I didn't say, but you can ask a question and I'll answer based on that role.
Okay, yeah, so I want to get an idea, like how long roughly he's been there, whether I feel like this is recent or quite a while ago.
There's something odd about the desiccation. On the surface, the skin in places looks quite intact, and yet in others it's very accelerated. It's almost as though he dehydrated artificially.
Something sucked the moisture out of them.
Mm-hmm.
Vampires.
Yes, vampires.
They want to suck your blood. Okay. Can I see if on his person he has? I know obviously like Fox Alter that searched the bag and got all those goodies, but is there anything on his actual person that seems like a personal item? So if we were to come across a camp nearby, like I could say it a necklace, I could show them and be like, "We found this dude."
Okay, so do a perception check then. And by the way, in terms of how long he's been dead, the desiccation makes it difficult to tell.
Yeah.
But you don't think that long, sort of between days and weeks.
Okay. Fuck.
You don't find anything.
Okay. I'll head back out. I think he's been here somewhere between days and weeks, so potentially there could be a camp nearby that he belongs to. But this also means that this information about the undead coming out of the sand is relatively recent, and definitely something that we should be wary of. I look at Manny. So, I think we need to be extra careful. Maybe we should take a short rest here and then continue south and see if we spot a camp on the way.
Sounds suitable.
reasonable.
Okay. So, feel free to take a short rest. Is there anything anybody's doing during that time?
I'm
Go.
making Manny take one.
I would like to offer up my gem, like the gems I have in my inventory against the dagger.
How do you mean?
So the dagger I have has the sockets on it, on the hilt, and I want to see if I've got a couple of gems now. I want to see if any of them, either of the two, would like slot in if they're.
Okay. Are you proficient in any relevant skills like jeweler's crafting kits or anything like that?
Don't think so. No.
Okay. So just do me a straight intelligence check then. Okay. You think that these gems are too small? They could be made to fit. Jewelers use a kind of glue, but they don't look as though it will be kind of gluing them to it rather than slotting them in place.
With them actually fitting. Cool. I'm just trying to. What I'm trying to do is gauge so with the net. If we come across anything, I'll sort of know by looking at it whether it's roughly the right shape and size, and whether it would fit or like. So I sort of know what to keep my eye out for in terms of that. I just wanted like a frame of reference. Check out that.
Could you private DM roll me a d20, please?
Just a D20, yeah.
Yeah, just a d20. You, as you're doing this, you get the feeling of somebody looking over your shoulder. You know, that sensation you get when somebody's like looking at what you're doing and you can feel their body heat.
I will turn to look to see if I can see anything.
There's nothing there.
Where I feel it coming from. There's nothing at all.
Nothing.
In that case, I will put the gems back in my little, I guess, tuck them into my armor safely and put the dagger away again. Put that back in its teeth.
Okay.
But I am going to move up here.
Okay, Grigor, I think you were going to do something.
Igor is going to spend some time breaking down these crates and barrels, so he's got a little bit of firewood for the night that we can take with us.
Okay. Feel free to
Smart.
add some kindling to your inventory. Add £5 of kindling.
Hell yeah.
Rag, anything?
Yeah, while everyone's doing their business, I summon Grudge.
Okay.
What makes you such a special familiar then?
Yeah.
What can you do that they can't?
Well, I'm classy. I'm good company.
Debatable.
I shower every day. I won't eat your food.
Was that it?
Oh, what more do you want?
Well, supposedly, for someone made such a big point of being, I'm better than a normal familiar.
Well, I was made. I mean, other familiars are like sprites. I'm not a sprite. I'm mechanical.
Okay. What was that thing you did the other day when... Out of character, I'm asking what he did when he gave me bardic inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm having trouble working out how to actually say it without...
Yeah. Well, when the lady made me, she said that she took what was left of when I was alive and put it inside this body that I am now.
Okay.
If you look, and he scampers up your arm, and he puts his body close to your ear, and you listen to what you listen, and you can hear, it sounds more like a watch ticking.
Have I ever heard of anything like this before?
Make me an Arcana check.
Arcana.
Okay, so you know the general concept of how some people can make constructs. You know about animated armor, for example, because you've met one, and you know that there is a specialization within magic known as an artificer, but you've never encountered it yourself personally. You heard back on where you're from. You heard stories, but nothing beyond that.
Okay.
So, I think it's just like memories or an echo of what I was in life. I know I was something else. I've not always been a rat. Which reminds me, you need to choose my form, or I can stay like this.
Mm-hmm.
But once you change me, that's it.
I won't be able to change you again, even if I cast a spell?
Correct.
Oh.
A limitation, because I am physical, not a sprite.
Okay.
You haven't asked the obvious question.
And what's the obvious question?
Where do I go?
Well, if you're not a sprite, then I just assumed a pocket dimension.
Correct. But where?
It's a pocket dimension. It's just everywhere and nowhere at the same time.
But even a pocket dimension has a limitation, a bounds, a constraint with which it's something that holds it. They don't just exist in the ether.
Alright, where is your one then?
You're carrying it.
Hand, without realizing it, goes up to the necklace.
Boom.
Okay. And our ritual cast detect magic, because that would have run out by now.
Okay.
Looking at the necklace.
Yep.
Interesting.
A gift from the lady. I go there And you can keep one other item there. No larger than a gem.
Okay. And how do I do that? Just concentrate on it?
Yep.
Or send it like you?
You can just dismiss it there. Dismiss it and summon it.
Okay, what have I got that can just no bigger than a gem? Banana!
You could try a coin.
Or a coin. I pull out a coin and sort of focus on it in my palm and...
Okay. You focus on it and will it to disappear. And it goes.
Interesting. And I'll summon it back.
Reappears in your hand. So mechanically, you can do that as a bonus action.
Cool.
That's such a good mechanic for a thief to have. What do you mean I took the crown? Search me.
Very tiny crown. Okay.
What's the duration of your light spell?
Until I dismiss it.
Okay, so it's still there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That's fine.
Well, the torches are lit anyway, aren't they?
Oh,
They are, yeah.
duration 1 hour, but it's a cantrip. I can literally just
Yeah,
up it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Before the short rest over, I pull out the potion of growth to the group and go, this is probably better with someone who like get up close and personal and hit things.
Well, considering Grigor can do that innately, I'd quite like it, if that's alright with everyone.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I want to trade.
Okay, I guess that's just Fox Altar. Anything from you?
No, I'm just
Oh,
a bit
cheers.
shaken now.
So was that a no, Vox Altar?
Yeah, I'm just watching the room now because I'm
Okay.
a bit
Alright.
shaken.
Everyone feel free to take your short rest. To be fair,
Was there anything in this moldy book, chicken?
Oh, that was just the one I found in the squeeze.
All right. I will put it in the bag for prosperity then.
Oh, actually, Harry, could I have a quick look around to see if I can find any ammo for my sling?
easy enough. There's plenty of broken masonry and stuff down here, so feel free to refill. One of the advantages of a sling.
How do I... Do I have a limit on how much I can hold, or like when you say refill, mechanically, how much?
when you refill, you can add up to maybe 15 at a time, but I think doing more than that kind of starts to take the piss in terms of how much ammo you've got and how much is readily available for you.
I'll do 10. That seems like a solid amount to carry around.
Yeah, I'll pick up some rubble as well. If I ever want to catapult shit.
Cool. Okay, you have your short rest. It is quite cool down here. It's certainly a welcome rest for you. And it now gets to gone midday, when the sun is at its hottest.
Do we want to wait for the sun to pass? Travel when it's a bit cooler?
I don't like
Traveling.
what the note said when things got dark.
Well, I mean, in that case, I'd rather be up and about travelling are ready rather than asleep. If anything's going to turn up at night, you know?
He said at dusk he heard scraping below, and then at dawn he saw them.
Okay.
Wait a little bit longer, wait for the heat to pass before we go back up.
Yeah, might as well.
In that case, in the video when we got the banana, Harry, there's writing on the pitch. Is that just for the video's sake, or is there actually writing on the bananas?
That is writing on the bananas.
I will ritual cast comprehend language then.
Okay.
Bring out a bit of black suit and sprinkle it over after I finish my 10 minutes.
Make me an Arcana check. Okay. The only words that you're... It's not so much just about language. It's also about interpretation. And the only thing that you can make out on there is... It seems to say a gift from Ioun.
Yeah.
That was so loud.
That was. Just a reminder, you can turn down your sound independently.
Yeah, music playlists. Everything I've got is already at 30%.
I think it's. I think it's interface.
Nice. Shall we crack on?
Okay. How long are you waiting? And are you? You obviously, if your intention is to travel at night, you can shift your long rest forward. You can only take one long rest a day, but you technically didn't start a long rest until yesterday. That was the last long rest you started, so...
I mean, this is a good place, would be a good place to rest, but I don't know, I kind of want to get out of the desert and just crack on south.
Okay. We might as well rest in good places that we find, rather than setting out early and then having to rest in a shit place.
My only worry is if we're travelling at night, Rek can't see, and I really don't think having a beacon of light letting everyone know where we are is a good thing.
It's fine. I mean, Rek will be alright. We'll see, and then if we need to, we'll let them know.
Do we just guide him?
That'll be fine.
We've got some, but sir, can we not make something that he can put the stone in? Like a lantern, so it will shine in front of him so he can see where he's going, but it won't shine everywhere.
That's not really a capability of mine, but if that's something you guys think you could make, then...
Yeah, no worries.
You do have smith's tools, don't you?
Yeah.
Not exactly the right tool for the job. However, you can still give it a go. It just raises the DC slightly.
Let's crack on and that. Build the magic lantern type thing.
Okay. You're basically trying to make like a bullseye lantern effect, aren't you? To shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Feel free to do a check then.
We go with sleight of hand, or
No, if you've got the... Have you got smithing tools? You should be able to do a smithing tools check.
do. Sorry, I hadn't looked at the sheet properly.
Okay. Not your best work, but you cobble together. You find like a wine bottle and there's some like tar, and you stick the tar in the bottle of the wine bottle, and a pebble can sit in there nicely, and you can mould the tar around the sides of the cut off butt of the wine bottle. So you now have a torch, effectively.
Right. We'll pass it over to Rack.
But not a flashlight.
Try it out. Cast light again on the pebble.
Okay. You have effectively a 30-degree beam of light.
Cool.
And you can, if you were to point it against your body, it nullifies the light.
Cool. Okay.
So, I'm a bit confused about what the plan is. Are you doing a long rest now, or?
Yeah, I think that's what everyone's agreeing to.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, if you're going to take a long rest, are you setting up watchers? Or are you just going to assume that you're safe and go to sleep?
No.
Set up watch. We are never safe with you around.
Watch the ceiling.
We learned nothing from Ultima Mundi.
Okay, who's doing first watch then?
Gregor will.
Alrighty, you know what to do.
Roll the perception. Fail horribly.
Okay, your watch passes uneventfully. It's quite in the sound from outside doesn't really travel down here particularly well. You don't even hear anything happening in the outside world. Are you waking up?
Let's wake up Fox Alta.
Box, you're awake.
Nuts. I am going to do the good watch.
Okay, same for you. If there's nothing you wish to do during your watch, you may wake up the next person.
I will. I guess at this point Manny's awake anyway, so I will pass over to him.
Okay.
Teased.
Did tease, didn't it? Marnie wakes up Solomon.
Anything interesting happen?
No, nothing.
I will do a watch. Beepity bobbity boop.
Oh yeah.
I see poop.
Your watch as well goes without event, and it is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The sun is now down, and the temperature drops, especially down here.
Right, off we go.
Off we go.
Okay.
Alonzi.
What direction are you heading, and who is leading?
I shall lead us south.
I will help him.
Okay, whoever is leading, please do your survival with advantage.
Nice.
Okay. With a 24, you start heading south. I'm going to send you a message.
Okay. Okay. I will start to course correct them. And I'll start taking us in that direction.
Okay. So Vox Alta seems... You appear to be looking at the stars and the position of the moons in the sky. You appear to be heading south. Then suddenly he starts to take you slightly southeast. Definitely an alteration in direction.
Voxalta, where are we going?
This is the way.
This
I
is
thought
the
it was
way.
south.
This is the way.
What, I thought it was south, but I wasn't quite right. It's this way. It's southeast.
Are you sure?
Yeah, Aurea.
Okay. I will trust him and follow his lead.
Okay. By the way, Vox Alta, you have a journal entry you have access to.
Who do?
Vox Alta does, yeah.
Ooh.
So you start to head southeast and you're trudging along in the sand. And you keep going. And just as the sun starts to peek over the horizon to the east, you see something. The desert stretches wide and bare beneath the white glare of the sun, broken only by distant ridges of stone and long-backed dunes. Far ahead, black against the gold of the sand, something unnatural rises from the waste. At first, it looks like a jagged outcrop. Then the shape resolves. A tower, or what remains of one. Buried almost to its crown, only its uppermost level still stand free of the dunes, as though the desert has tried to swallow it and failed. Its dome is broken, bronze ribs arc from the shattered cap like the bones of some dead celestial engine, and through that broken crown, hanging in stillness where no wind should leave anything, you glimpse 3 dark bells suspended beneath the ruin of the observatory. For a moment, the sight feels wrong, in a way none of you can quite name. Not ruined, not abandoned. Sealed. And I will send something to you, Vox Alta.
If you've sent us on a wild goose chase to release some bad demon juju,
Would Patrick do that?
yes,
Okay. And,
without a doubt.
and Patrick, you can choose how you react to that.
I think it would be sort of, you'd see, if you can see, I don't know if you can, but his eyes would go slightly wide and focus right in on the broken dome, and he'd just be like, "This is up. We're here." And there'll be like some more determination. I'll just start heading quicker towards it. I'll pick the pace up, and I'm going to start trucking towards the dome.
Can I do some sort of like insight-y checky thing, just to like figure out if there is something like going on with him? Because it's since he kind of picked up that dagger and like passed out, he's not been 100% right. Like he saw the vision of his death, and then now he's like, "We must go to this place, and this place looks fucking creepy."
I think an insight check isn't particularly needed here. I think is quite clearly something going on.
Yeah.
That's kind of a... I don't think an insight check would help you. It's just down to
Okay.
what he said, really.
Okay. So he's just kind of walking dead set in that direction.
Yep.
Okay. I would normally pull Manny aside, but Manny's not here, so I'm just gonna Grigor,
Yes, mate.
something's not right with him.
Yes, mate.
I don't know if we should be going to this place. I don't know what to do, but this doesn't feel good.
In all the times that I've cast Detect Magic, has Vox Alter glowed?
Nope.
I think he's just really sat on it. You could sit him down and talk to him if you wanted. All adults here.
I did try after he got passed out by touching the dagger. He then pretty convincing when he said the dagger had nothing to do with it, but I'm not 100% certain. You're right, maybe we should have a chat. Fox Alter, would you just stop a second and talk to us?
It's kind of mode I'm moving.
Your behaviour to me is strange.
We actually going.
There, and I'll point to the dome.
What? What is
Why?
that?
there?
I don't know, but I know that I need to go there.
Why do you feel like you need to go there?
I don't know how to explain it. It's you know when you see something that like this is what I was looking for, but you didn't really know.
Never.
I can feel it.
It's a pretty ominous kind of building, though, you know?
Yeah, it doesn't look like a building, to be honest, that I would
Oh.
like to enter. It looks like it's been sealed.
Well, it's been abandoned for a while, but it's just an old building.
I think it's just an old building.
Pretty ominous that you got a random feeling that you need to go into the creepy old building out of nowhere. You sure you're alright?
Yeah. This is the only good things can come from this. I've seen it.
What have you seen?
I saw me, but better.
So it wasn't anything to do with your being dead in a cave vision that you told us about, right?
Nah, that was a one-off. That I think that was down to stress, really.
Okay.
And
I haven't had any more of them. That happened once. We got over it. We've been fine. That hasn't happened again.
Right.
this
Well, I'm
place gives
convinced.
me a bad feeling.
I think it's meant to. It's meant to try and deter you because you've got to know that you want to go there. Like if you were just passing, you'd be like, "Oh, I'm not going in there. That looks
That is well creepy. Which is what helps keep it safe.
This gives me evil magic vibes, and that's something I've sworn to eradicate. I
It's all
don't
right,
want to accidentally release anything.
We'll check it as we go, I guess.
Yeah. We can check as we go. You can do your thing. I'm not saying don't do any of that. I don't know what's in there, but I highly, highly doubt we're gonna release anything.
Why do I feel like you've just jinxed us?
Nah, that's not a thing. Don't worry about that.
To jinx something would imply there was some kind of narrative direction or overlord for the entire collection of humans and entities on this journey, and that would be really unlikely.
Like a hand in the heavens rolling dice.
Yeah,
Playing with your
something like
fate.
that.
Yeah.
Who said that?
And I just said, if we release the Chained Oblivion again,
Literally, that like I just went back to, oh my god, like we accidentally released. Just no.
As far as I know, it is abandoned. There's nothing and no one in there, so we can't release it if there's no one or nothing there. There's nothing to release.
How do you know that, though?
I mean, look at it. Who's gonna be in there?
As far as you know, it implies you've got some kind of prior knowledge.
Yeah.
Well, my prior knowledge is I'm basing it off the fact that it looks completely abandoned.
So you don't have
okay,
any prior
I don't know for sure. I'm not 100% certain. But, like, look at it. There's no one in there. Come on.
Alright. But you're doing all the door checks.
Yeah, no worries.
Manny, stay close, please.
I mean, if you really don't want to come in, I'll nip in, and then I'll come back out. You don't have to come in, that's fine.
No, I think we should do things together. Safer in numbers.
Okay. That's going to be fun, don't worry about it.
Yeah. There'll be ice cream and bouncy castles.
Okay. So this dome, most of the wall is broken. You can easily step over. All that's left of the dome, the copper, is kind of like if you imagine a sort of a zeppelin without its fabric covering. It's just like a skeletal framework of metal. That's all you can see. As you approach, you see that the sand has begun to pile up in places. There appears to be like a staircase heading down in the center, and you see the remains of a long, broken and now dysfunctional telescope. Do you wish to enter?
Yes.
Wait. Grudge?
Oh.
And he appears in front of us.
Yes, boss.
I'm going to bamf you to the other side of the door. Go look around.
All right.
And I click a finger and he bamps out, and I click another finger and you hear a little pff on the other side of the door. And then my eyes go glossy and film covered as I will look through Grudge's eyes as he runs around and explores the nearby area on the other side of the door.
There you go. Can you see through his eyes?
I can. Lots of sand and a symbol on the floor. Looks like an eye with other bits.
No idea.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I can't hear anything. So if you guys talk to Rec during this time.
Oh yeah, all your senses have moved, haven't they?
Yeah. I am blind. I am deaf. So I'm just walking around, getting Grudge to walk around, and I'm describing the room with what I can see.
Okay.
Is this a that's a staircase, isn't it?
Yes, that is the staircase heading down.
Yeah, yeah.
So above you, you do see, suspended on a framework, about 9 foot up, you see a row of 3 bells, sort of bronze. They've kind of gone, that kind of green, bluey green colour bronze goes when it's aged. They've turned like that.
Yeah, spiral staircase going underground. Want me to send? Oh, and I come back to my senses.
Okay.
Want me to send Grudge down, or do you want to go in?
What was?
If
well,
you're
run
comfortable
past-
to send him further, then I would.
No, let's see what you can do.
Okay, what's the range on this?
100 feet.
Okay, so you're already about 40 feet, aren't you?
Yeah. So just, sight goes. Grudge, go down as far as you can before we lose contact. And show me what you see.
So the stairs go down about another 30 feet. What he sees is a room with windows in, sort of a semicircular room with windows in that are broken, and sand has piled into the room quite high in places. And the corridor heads east to a set of double doors, appear to be made of a metal.
Should I not be able to see through? Because at the moment I can see through those doors.
Yes, you cannot. Sorry, that must have been me testing.
Okay. Yeah, I describe this for the group and come back out.
Okay.
Well, so run it past. So what did you see in the first room? Anything?
It's just one big room.
Nothing. What was in it?
Sand, rubble, telescope, a desk, maybe. It's weird. I've never been that size before. Looking through his senses.
Okay, but nothing dangerous.
Well, nothing that would kill a rat straight away.
Cool. And then you run down the staircase.
Didn't set anything off, unless he's not heavy enough to set anything off.
And then there was
A door.
a door.
Big metal door.
Well, no sign of anyone about. I'd say we go in.
Maybe if we go in and go down to the staircase, that you can then bump from the other side of the metal door.
Yeah, it was
Before
feeling
we
at
go
the edge
through
of
it?
her. All right,
Maybe see if we can get this main door open, and maybe let's check it, make sure it's not trapped or anything.
Okay, I bamf Grudge back to his pocket.
Okay.
I will check the door for traps.
So are you going inside the sort of dome first?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, wait, yeah, because there was no door in the first bit, was there?
No.
No, yeah, so in the first one.
I'll just place you on here. Who am I missing? Rick. And presume you haven't got your light on at the minute.
No, we were doing the whole guide wreck.
Yeah.
We'll use the torch as a backup.
The sun is starting to come up anyway, so
Cool.
So I will read this to you. So the upper chamber of the tower lies open to the sky through a broken dome of cracked black stone and collapsed bronze lattice. Half the floor is buried beneath drifted sand. The rest is cluttered with broken lenses, snapped metal arms, and rings of an ancient observatory whose purpose is now hard to guess. Suspended from a bronze frame beneath the highest arc of the ruin hang three bronze bells, green with age. They do not move. Wind enters through the broken crown. Sand hisses over stone, yet the bells remain perfectly, unnaturally still. Around the floor, half buried in grit, lie circles and lines cut into the stone like a great instrument once used to measure the heavens. At the center, almost hidden beneath the sand, is a worn carving of an open eye.
Has that symbol got anything to do with Ayun?
Make a religion check. You can do religion or history. You'll get different results. And anybody else can roll as well.
We'll do history. 17.
Okay. You don't think that this is religious in nature. You think it's more historical. This kind of looks more... You don't recognize it, but it kind of it gives you the feeling of being more like a royal crest or something like that.
Are these scrolls here?
They are.
Can I have a little look at them?
Okay. Are you touching them?
Yeah.
Okay. As you reach out to pick it up, your fingers make contact and they instantly crumble to dust.
As soon as we enter the dome and I see the bells, you would just see like a glint of recognition in Voxalter's eyes, like if you're looking at him. And I'm gonna start heading straight towards the stairs to like see if they're trapped or what's going on.
Okay.
On it.
Feel free to do a perception check. Hey, Gregor, are you doing anything?
Gregor is probably going to have a look poke around as well. Yeah.
Okay. Is searching anywhere specific or just a once over?
He's going to go and have a look in these piles of sand and see what delves within.
Okay. So you're starting to rummage through there. Rek, what are you doing?
Checking this out.
Okay, so you can do a perception check as well, please. So, Voxalter, you don't see any traps. Rek,
13.
under the desk, you spot a couple of items. Appears to be a key and a set of scales. Grigor,
Yeah.
as you're rummaging through this, your hand touches something bony, and the hand reaches out to you. And out from the sand appears this.
Ooh.
Or is it a bell winger?
Oh, that's more ominous than I was expecting.
And the sand to the south erupts as 2 more of these appear. Thanks to Gregor, you are not surprised.
Lovely.
Hey,
Can't be surprised anyway, boy.
me neither, son.
Oh yeah.
There are circumstances in which you can be surprised.
Nope.
No, they got the alert feat. They can't be surprised.
Yep. While we're conscious.
Listen, motherfucker, I'm
Hey.
good.
Did you take the alert feat as well?
Yes, I did.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah.
Nothing like duplication and waste.
I mean,
Oh,
a plus
wait.
5. Everyone having a plus 5 on their.
Yeah, I wouldn't call
Initiative.
that initiative roll a waste. Thank you very much. Solrin has entered the game. Be no more.
Okay. So, let's roll for them, I suppose.
Nah.
Five.
Oh, a natural 20.
And I suppose I'll roll for Marnie as well. That's appropriate.
Manny.
Marnie, whatever.
Potato.
Solrin.
No.
Du-du-du-du-du.
Da-da-da-da.
You are first on the list.
Oh. Well. Oh god, do they look like they're gonna attack? Or do they look like they're waiting?
Make an insight check. It looks like you awoke them, or they were hiding. You think probably the latter, and that these
They
are
were
some kind of guardians waiting for somebody.
Okay. Right. Don't know if they're evil. Could just be waiting because they like to surprise people for the lols. Boom, a skeleton. I'm going to hold my attack action
Okay.
for if any of them attack anybody. This guy's in range at the moment, so he's probably my initial kind of like. I'm looking at him. I'd probably attack him if I saw any of the other dudes go for anyone. But I'm just gonna, whilst also like glaive at the ready, just like I don't want to fight you if we don't have to. What is this place? Can we talk? Please? Think my turn.
Okay. And this one here goes straight up to Gregor and twats him. So that triggers your.
Take that as a no, and I'll swing my glaive at this Bell Warden.
That would be a hit. Nice.
Nice. Oh. Wait.
Waiting.
Holding.
Please hold. This is an undead target, yes?
It is.
I'm going to smite it.
Go for that smite.
How do I...
Features?
There we go. No, it's... Does scaling value mean?
You can choose to use a spell slot in some circumstances, I think, can't you? Depending on your channel divinity. In which case you can use a higher level spell slot.
Oh, okay.
I believe that's right, isn't it, Johnny?
Not a clue. She's got homebrewness.
No, my divine smite stays the same.
Okay. Then I got no idea. Unless it's forged asking if it's normal or undead.
That was the one before. I think Harry's right. I think I can scale it by using... When I get a higher level spell slot,
Yep.
I can scale it to that. It's just basically... Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Okie dokie.
Another 8 points of damage.
Radiant.
And there we go.
Mighty hath smitten.
It has been smitten.
Smoted.
Smote thee.
Smite
Smoking
me,
upon the
already
mountain
smiter.
Okay. It will strike you with its actually no, you're not. It's going to come here and it will do this.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So if you could do saving throws, please. That's for Voxalt and Grigor.
Flavor. Constitution. One I'm good at. That one. Oh, I tried.
Okay, you both
Nice.
succeed, so you take half. Okay, so you take 4 points of damage as this. It almost takes out a little brass bar and it hits one of the bells around its own neck. But instead of a little tinkle coming out as you'd expect, it comes out like somebody's whacked a really heavy church bell, and you instinctively put your hands to your ears as blood starts to trickle from your nose. Rick.
Gonna scramble and grab the scales and the key. So, take, and then if that wasn't using my action, I will try and chill the bell warden that Soren here.
Okay, so you picked up several objects, didn't you?
I picked up 2 objects.
Yes, so that would be an action.
Cool, that's my action, and then I just get behind the desk.
Okay. This one up here is going to step here and is going to baton you, Mr. Grigor.
Yeah.
Oh, that should have been advantage. Sorry. Oh, 22. As this thing strikes you with its bronze baton for 11 points of damage. And it's your turn.
Right, Grigor is a little irritated by that, but he's going to move there. And the stack of Grigor bullshit is gonna begin. So first off, we're gonna drop a giant's might. And we're gonna get big.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we did a long rest, didn't we?
You did.
Short.
Yes. Yeah.
No,
good
you
one.
did a long rest.
We
Yeah,
did do.
sure.
Oh, I did not do a long rest.
I didn't restock
Oh
my
no, neither
abilities.
did I.
But that's fine.
I'm gonna
We'll
give
pencil those
myself
back in.
back the A spell slot because I was 2 down after using that, so I should only be 1 down.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm just going to restore out my lay on hands because that should be full as well. Sorry, Harry, I
That's
should have
all
done that.
So I was looking at Lucky like that's a shame that's run out, isn't it? Wait.
It hasn't.
But that's fine. We'll have taken that anyway. No worries. So yeah, we'll Giant's Might, and then we will activate Fire Rune as a special magic thing on this one between me and Vox Alta.
Yep. Advantage.
Invoke that. So that's. Sorry, no, that's when I hit a creature using a weapon. So let's do that. It's going to be one-handed with advantage.
That is a hit.
You're targeting everybody.
Fantastic.
Why did you hit me?
I don't know what that's.
on the plus
I think it's
side, he
'cause of
missed
the area.
himself.
Yeah. I'm all right. Fuck you guys. Yeah, I don't know why that's not letting me target just one. Oh no, I've somehow. Oh, it's because I'm clicking the area rather than the dude. Right. There we go. So that is gonna be plus 1d6 on the long sword.
Cool.
And then 2d6 fire damage.
Fire damage seems to
then-
have no effect.
Okay. And they have to succeed a strength saving throw or be restrained. What's the fucking... where's the... I think it's a 13 DC. Yeah, it saves.
Okay, so how much damage is that in total?
Is 15 slashing damage.
15.
and-
Yeah, the fire didn't do anything. Okay.
Okay, cool. And then we will pop our action surge.
Oof, bring out the big guns already.
Yeah. I don't want to get planked and beaten to death, which is probably what's going to happen. And then we'll hit it with the longsword again.
Or not.
No, lucky. Oh.
Okay, go for it. You may
Reroll
well
that.
one of them.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Hey.
Looks a great feat.
Especially
Fucking
back in
love it.
2014 rules.
Yeah.
That's another 9 slashing damage.
Okay, so you strike this again with your long sword, and you deal what you think should be a killing blow, and this creature just crumples into a pile of dust, so into a pile of sand.
Okay.
A tired desert better not be made out of these bastards. That's Gregor's go.
Vox Salter.
I sent you a quick message, Harry.
Did you?
Which might on Discord. Might shape my go.
Nope.
Cool. I will use my action to steady aim. My bonus action to steady aim, and I will target actually this one just above Grigor, and I am going to try and slingshot him. Oh,
That is a hit.
love. Well,
Not a very good one, but still a hit.
and that is me. Oh wait, no, I can put sneak attack on that.
Yes, you
I
can.
forgot I was a rogue. What a moron.
He's been doing all these trap check-ins and he didn't remember.
So that's 10.
So that's another 6, yeah?
Yes. Now that's me.
Takes us to Marnie. So we're going to say he's in the Phantom Zone at the minute. Brings us to this one. This one will come here and strike his bell. He'll ring his ding-a-ling.
You can bring
My ding-a-ling, I want you to play with my ding-a-ling.
Con saves from you two.
Come on, 2/2. Let's go.
This motherfucker again.
I thought it was the one down the bottom's go. That's what
Yeah.
the turn order's telling me.
Oh,
is this
Have
one?
I done the wrong one?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll put him
I
back.
was saying that, and I was like, why is nobody hearing me? I'm on mute.
So he'll do the same thing.
God damn it!
Well, I rolled a 16.
We've got a 6 there, so that's
Oh,
gonna
no.
suck. 12.
Oof.
Gregor is down.
Ooh.
And you are, not only are you unconscious, you're also deafened.
Excellent.
Solrin.
Sorry, Harry.
Yep.
Because he's just ended his go, right?
Yes.
Cool. So I'm going to use my skirmisher feat, which means I can move 15 feet. So I'm going to move around and stand next to Grigor. So I'd like to stand here if I could, please.
Yep.
That's my reaction for the round as well.
Like that.
Thank you. Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you.
Okay, that takes us to Solrin.
I'm gonna move up here and flank
Yep.
and attack this dude.
Okay, that's a hit. And again, as your glaive slashes through its body, it crumples into a pile of dust and a pile of sand and falls to the floor.
And then I'm gonna move in melee with this one. Yeah.
Rick.
We're going to try and chill the remaining guy out. So Constitution saving throw, please. Pop my head up from under the desk. Jesus. Yeah, no, he's fine. No, I'll duck back down under.
Grigor, if you could DM whisper me a death save, please.
You just skipped the Bell Warden's go.
Did I?
Which is totally fine if he doesn't want to go. That's totally cool.
Okay, this one.
The monster gets to go every turn.
No, nobody's forcing him to. He doesn't have to. It's absolutely okay. He can say no.
This action economy is unbearable. We live in a prison.
It's going to coup de grace you on the ground now.
Oh, cock it.
Okay. It's going to hit you with his baton.
Hit me with your rhythm stick.
$15. You know.
Miss. Shan't.
Now it's Gregor's turn. Thou shall whisper a death save. Okay, interesting. Voxalta.
And I use my action to reach into Grigor's tunic, take the health potion I gave him earlier, and administer it to him.
It would be an action to take it.
Can I use a reaction to tell him not to?
If you see him doing it, yes. You can see him.
Just to say,
He's trying to steal his
Give me-
things.
I'm just gonna wait. Let me help him. Save the potion.
But he got a nat 1!
Alright. In which case, I will spring over him
Okay.
and try and shank this dude.
Everyone loves a crafty shank.
Oh, wow! Oh, oh. Horribility.
If only you had lucky.
If only I was a melee class.
Solomon. Now it's your go.
Not have a Do not have 2 daggers.
No, I've only
You
got
don't
one.
find it. Oh. Touche. I will move here. Use my action to lay on hands.
Okay.
Boom.
The child.
Giving him 5.
Yeah.
Have 5 healings, Gregor.
Is that just
Can
enough
I-
to bring you up ahead of me in the healing charts?
Oh, I see what this is about now.
No, it was to preserve the potion.
Let's look at the numbers. Was it?
I mean, you have second winded, haven't you? So
He's got second.
Oh
think
shit,
you're
yeah, I
safe.
have.
You have,
Yeah.
yeah.
The lead is secure. But it would have
My lay
been...
on hands can come back at a long rest. The healing potion can't. That was
Okay.
my thinking.
Fair enough.
Bonus action, twat him on the head. No. That is Migu.
Hey, Rick.
I might actually move back.
Rick.
all right. Seem to shrug off frostbite pretty easily, so I'm going to stumble over here. So in case he gets past this one, he doesn't hit one of my friends. And I'm going to pull out a piece of rubble and sort of throw it a little bit, but it's a wizard throwing something, so it doesn't go very far. And I mutter a couple of arcane words, and it just flies off as I cast Catapult. If I pick up the right page, not pick up Greg's pages. Catapult, where are you hiding? Right there. Cast the spell. So it goes in a 90-foot line from me. Dexterity saving throw from this guy.
I believe that's a fail.
Yeah, damage. 11 points of bludgeoning.
Yep. Still standing.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Okay. Back behind my spot.
Okay. As it's now got 3 of you within range, it's going to Dig it. Actually, I need to roll a d6, see if it gets it back.
What is it that it's doing? Is it that, like...
It does not get it back anyway. It's basically got like a little chime, like a little brass bar that you'd strike a sort of wind chime with, and it's got one of the bells around its neck, which he keeps hitting. But instead, it's going to pull out its baton, and it's going to strike. It's going to strike Grigor. Are you still on the floor, aren't you? You haven't had a go
Yeah,
yet.
Grigor's not got up yet.
Yeah, so it's advantage.
Can I use Lucky to impose her?
You can, yep.
Ah,
So that's normal.
get fucked, stick man.
Watch him get a 20.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Silvery barbs. I don't have it.
you need it.
Nope.
Oh, did I use my inspiration?
No, I'll just get back up again. It's fine.
Okay.
22 points of damage.
Jesus.
As you're just like standing up. You just like poke your head up.
I'll get knocked down.
And then it's like,
Yeah.
boom,
Oh, wait.
straight on top of your head again, and down you go.
Nice. I'd be
Can you
better off
send me a
just
death
taking
save,
the
please?
advantage.
At least you got 2 death saves this turn.
Okay.
Okay. Vox Alter. That was comedy gold.
Oh, yeah. Right. I'm gonna... shit, I'm gonna try and stab him again.
Stab him up, stab face.
Hey.
That is a hit. Okay, again, this creature crumples into a pile of sand, and you're out of combat. Well, actually, no, you're not out of combat. But Marnie is in the Twilight Zone. Takes
Has
us
anybody got a fucking mushroom?
Sovereign.
Use all mine.
Do. I have a mushroom!
Badger, 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 mushroom.
A mushroom! I'm going to shove a mushroom in his mouth.
Okay. Cross it off. And you are back on 1 hit point, and now we're out of combat.
Gonna
Good morning,
delete it 'cause
everyone.
it wouldn't let me use
Oh. I'm gonna pop second wind. Watch me roll a 3. Oh, bollocks.
I have no idea.
It's actually
It's like you knew what was going to happen.
fucking great.
I caught the nat 20 as well.
Now, we're getting too good at this.
Okay, combat has ended. These creatures have disintegrated back into the pile of sand. Grigor is looking fucked. Am I going to end the session there?